Atlanta Hawks trade Justin Holiday and Frank Kaminsky to the Houston Rockets for Garrison Matthews, Bruno Fernando. So right here, Justin Holiday this season, he really hasn't seen the court for this Atlanta Hawk team. So they get rid of him, and he might have an opportunity now with the Houston Rockets to play, especially with Eric Gordon gone. And I know this Rocket team is a lot of young guys under 22 years old, but they need some veteran leadership as well here. So either Holiday will get bought out or get an opportunity to take the Eric Gordon role. But in terms of fantasy basketball, as of now, I don't see him having any fantasy value. Only 4.5 points a game on the season, 1.1 threes, and 38% from the field. And now to the other part of it, Frank Kaminsky, another guy as well who's barely played this season here for this Atlanta Hawk team. And on the season for Kaminsky, only 2.7 points a game, 1.4 rebounds, and 56% from the field. So right now, this was just a small little deal, a minor deal, and I don't see many of these guys having fantasy value. And it's pretty much a guard and a center for a guard and a center in this deal. Now to the other side of things here, Garrison Matthews, he had some fantasy value a few years ago with the Washington Wizards, but this season he's barely played as well. 4.8 points a game, 1.4 rebounds, 1.2 threes, and 35% from the field. So now he'll go to a Hawk team where he's going to be a backup, and also a guy who's not going to really play much, where he's filling in for Justin Holiday. So in terms of roles and stuff, all these guys are going to have the same roles where they're not really playing much, and it's just a minor deal that makes sense in a way, but it also doesn't make sense with nothing really getting down. And now Bruno Fernando, he's a guy that's bounced around the league over the last few seasons, and he's another guy that's not going to do much. 4.1 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, and 51% from the field with a block a game. So right now, minor trade for both teams. I don't see any of these guys, besides maybe Justin Holiday, if he takes the Eric Gordon role, have any fantasy value. And it's just a small trade here with the Hawks, getting a guy maybe in Matthews they liked and taking on Fernando, even though his contract isn't much. And obviously the Rockets getting a veteran guy like Justin Holiday. So the Rockets and Hawks minor deal here. And we'll see if it pans out for these teams with this minor trade for the remainder of the 2023 season.